Say goodbye to graphic designers. Not this crap again, seriously. There is a new AI that has been developed by 12 wonderful and outstanding citizens at Microsoft. Something created from Meta's version of Llama combined with ChatGPT version 4. The AI is called Cole, and apparently the new tool allows users to type in a graphic design project idea, say a poster for an upcoming Christmas concert where people are playing instruments in warm clothes and there's falling snow. And then the AI will generate not only the image, but also the text as well. And we all know how bad AI has been with text in the past. Notoriously so, AI hasn't managed to even master the English language, let alone aligning typography, choosing fonts, typefaces, and so on. Now, the researchers behind Cole came up with a different approach for this AI tool. They consolidated all SVG elements into one unified image layer. Then the AI would extract the background layer and describe that in text. Now, the Cole team trained their background modeler on 100,000 high-quality wall graphic design images from the internet. So yet again, we see AI being trained with images of pictures they don't have the rights to use. Well, maybe, because I don't actually have the full details on that, but it does kind of look like that might be the case. One of the main aspects of this tool that the developers are pushing as being revolutionary and great is that instead of generating an image or a design, say in Midjourney, where you then study the results and if you're not happy, you have to regenerate again and again. But in Cole, you click onto the text to change the text itself, or even the font, and then you can actually type in new prompts for different visual elements individually. Say for example, turning a grocery bag from a photorealistic picture to a cartoon style bag. Now that all sounds pretty cool and pretty great, right? And by great, I mean if you're an AI developer or someone who works on this kind of stuff. But if you are a designer like yourself or myself, this might be a bit worrying to say the least. But we'll soon look at things a lot deeper, and in doing so, you might change your tune a tiny bit. At the moment, Cole isn't a finished product. It's more of a framework that will be used to create a finished product at some point in the future. A quote directly from them reads as follows: "A scalable, high-quality graphic design generation system should ideally require minimal effort from the users. It should produce accurate and high-quality typography information for a variety of purposes and offer a flexible editing space." Now, I do feel like when it comes to AI, the developers really don't care about the possible future where jobs are replaced with AI, and it does seem like it's an inevitable future eventually. But whoa, wait there. I am not fully blown ultra negative on this, which you'll soon see later in the video. The researchers tested Cole on 200 different graphic design projects, from advertisements to event promotions and marketing materials. They posted all the prompts they used on a spreadsheet, as you can see here. Now, they say that Cole achieves the best quality when generating covers and headers and posters, and apparently it is more capable than DALL-E 3 and other rivals when it comes to editing specific elements within an image, and that's such as things like text and distinct objects. Let's examine the work that Cole created a bit more closely. I use the term work a bit loosely because, yeah, let's face it, this isn't actually work, it's just generated images, isn't it? Now, to me, the designs that the team at Cole have generated all look like cookie-cutter renditions from Canva. They lack a personality and a designer's touch, if you will. Also, let's not forget that with Cole, the user still needs to actively change the font and placement of things, as well as to decide what to generate in the first place, which is something only a trained and skilled designer will actually get right every single time. Now, if I asked my mum to jump onto something like Cole and generate a 30% off autumn sale design, it would probably look something like this, actually. And heck, the Cole team haven't even managed to get actual percentage symbols here. It's all still a bit messed up. Even if Cole came to be something like any random person could just pick up and use, in my opinion, it would only end up making the gap between low-tier clients and higher-tier clients even larger. Designers struggling with $5 to $20 projects would maybe be pushed out of the market, and those who work on, say, $100+ projects won't really be affected by this. You might also see businesses using something like Cole for certain aspects of the design work, and even then, they will still likely hire a designer to control and use Cole for their business. I would personally question the logic of using something like this as a business or as a brand, but that's just my personal opinion. But get this, even through all of the talk about AI and doom and gloom over the past few years, look at the Google trend results for graphic design career. They are higher than ever before. And also it should be noted that for whatever reason, November and December see the lowest point for graphic design searches for graphic design career. But then, let's also take a look at the important figures found here. In the UK, which is where I am now, the graphic design industry grew by 4.2% in 2022. And I bet you it's growing this year as well, but obviously those figures will only be available next year. My point is that things aren't as doomy and gloomy as a lot of people make out, and if you do have really strong fundamental design skills, you can surely create and carve out a career for yourself in this industry. There are a lot of great designers that are absolutely killing it out there in 2023. For example, Joseph here, who if you follow, you know he talks about different ways to earn hundreds of thousands every single year as a designer. Or people like Sesso, who have over 70k followers on X, and he's not just a great designer, but someone who sells materials to designers and has different revenue streams. In my opinion, in this day and age, it pays to be more of like an entrepreneur than a graphic designer, but to someone who uses graphic design skills to earn different kinds of money, different revenue streams. But of course, there are many opportunities and places for people who just want to be a designer. That's completely fine too. But if you do have design skills, there are many different ways to make those skills pay and work for you in this current world today. If you can build a following and a community, then there are different doors and avenues that open up to you as a graphic designer. But anyway, if you want to learn something that AI can't currently do, just click that video on screen. But until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.